Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Scorpion from Spider-Man Brand New Day. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a longer one, so let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Scorpion, you're going to need black concrete, green concrete, a yellow one, blue one wool. This is part of the All the Wool add-on. It's completely free. I highly recommend you download it. It is completely worth your free money, I guess. So, block of coal, green terracotta, stone button, polished tough wall, white terracotta, like gray terracotta, polished andesite stairs, polished andesite slab, white wool, brown wool, red 4, yellow 4, blue 3 wool, same add-on, red 3, yellow 3, blue 2 wool, same add-on, and stripped dark oak wood. So, to kick off your Scorpion statue, we're going to do a row of 8 with your black concrete. For the next row, we're going to do 1 green concrete, 2 black, 2 green, 2 black, 1 green. The next row, we're going to do an entire row of green concrete. The next row, we're going to do an entire row of block of coal. Next row, we're going to do an entire row of green concrete. Next row is entirely black concrete. Next 2 rows are entirely green concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1 black concrete, 1 block of coal, 4 black concrete, 1 block of coal, 1 black concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1 green, 1 black, 4 green, 1 black, 1 green. Next row, we're going to do the green wool, 2 black concretes, 2 green concrete, 2 black concrete, 1 green wool. And then the final row of the front of the legs, we're going to do 1 green concrete, 2 black concrete, 2 green concrete, 2 black, 1 green concrete. So this is basically what you're going to want to have at the front of the legs. This is without any of the detailing on it. So for the detailing, we're going to start by placing 2 green terracottas on the very top middle blocks, and we're going to place stone buttons in front of those. Coming back down to the bottom, we're going to place 2 green wools right above the black concretes. We're going to place a 2x2 square of green concretes on top of those. Then we're going to place 2 green wools, and then 2 green concretes, and then 2 green wools, which will give us this. So, once you have finished that, we can go ahead and move on to the sides. I'm going to do the left side first. So for the sides, we're going to start by placing a green wool, and then 2 black concretes. Next row, we're going to place 2 black concretes, and then a green concrete. Next row is the exact same thing. Next row, we're going to do an entire row of block of coal. Next row, we're going to do an entire row of green concrete, then an entire row of black concrete, then 2 rows of green concrete, then a row of black concrete, and then we're pretty much just going to fill everything else in with green concrete minus this block right here with the green wool. And they're going to make like this plus shape with the green wool, like this. And that is that side done. So once you've done that side, we can go ahead and do the other side. So literally just repeat what we just did. Pretty simple stuff. Like that. Alright, so moving on to the back, and we are going to go ahead and get the tail over with once we finish the back of the legs, just because I want it over with. So we are going to start by doing 3 rows of black concrete, a row of block of coal, a row of green concrete, a row of black concrete, 2 rows of green concrete, a row of black concrete, and then the rest of the back of the legs is entirely green concrete, like so. Alright, tail time. So for the tail, we're going to start by doing a 2x3 block thing of green terracotta. Then we are going to get out, I'm going to move the tough walls closer to the green terracottas. We're going to do the same thing with the tough walls. We're going to do this again. So a 2 thick radius thing. And then we're going to do 4 right here. And behind these, we're going to do 2 green terracottas. We are then going to do 3 green terracottas just right here. And then a 2x2 block of it just right here. You're then going to do a 2x2 block of the tough walls right here. We are then going to do another 2x2 block of green terracotta. And then we're going to like kind of offshoot this off of that with another one, just like this. We're going to do another 2x2 block of tough walls. We are then going to do 3 green terracottas just right here. Do another row. And then do 2 right here. We are then going to do 2 tough walls right up here. Then we're going to go to the right by 2 right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to go to the right here by 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then do the same thing right here. And then place 2 right here. And then just to end this part off, we're going to do 2 green terracottas right here. And then 2 right here. So like this. We are then going to go right by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just fill this in. Like this. We are then going to come to the front part of this, and we're going to do just a 2x2 block right here with 2 on top of that. We're then going to do a 2x2 block of tough walls once again, which will give us this. And this is the final part of the tail, so now we get to make the actual stinger itself. For the stinger, we are going to need some materials that we don't have. We're just going to need the polished andesite stairs and the andesite slabs. Alright, so we're going to start by just doing a 2x2 square of green terracotta right here. Underneath this, we're going to do the just 2 right here, and then just bring it out by 1 on each side, and then just take it up like this. We're then going to bring the green terracottas forward by 1, just right here and here. And then we're going to do 4 green terracottas right here. We're going to do 4 green terracottas on top of this, and then bring that forward by 1. And we're going to place 2 right here, and then 1 in each corner, just right here. Alright. And then, from here, we're going to do 2 blocks right here with 1 going inward, and then go up another block of the diagonal like this. Right here we're going to do 1, 2 green terracottas, and then we're going to do an upper diagonal, not like that, like this. And then let's just go ahead and do the exact same thing on the side. So there we go. Alright, so from here we are going to go ahead and place a green terracotta here, and then we're going to do 2 right here. The next row we're going to have this go out in an additional block right here, and then we're going to place 1 right here. We are then going to go out another block for the next row, like this, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 green terracottas, kind of extending out like this. For the next row, we're going to leave this block alone, of course, and we're going to go 1, 2 green terracottas here. And then take these forward by 1, 2, like this, and just do that for the next row. And just take this up right here. I know this is a lot, but this is basically what you're going to want to have. It's really hard to explain. So that is that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come right here, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 green terracottas right here. And then we're going to place at a diagonal right here 1, 2, and 3, and that will give us that side of the stinger done. So let's go ahead and just replicate that right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and literally just look over there at what we just did. I think, yeah, like that. And this is what you're going to want to have for this side. All right, so that is that. So now for the front part of the stinger. For starters, we're going to start by just filling this part in. And then this right here, we're going to bring it forward by 1, just connect it just like this. And then just fill in this entire top part, of course. Just like that. So right here, right below this green terracotta block, we're going to place polished andesite blocks. Just make the slabs blocks. Underneath these, just upside down stairs. Behind this, we're going to make these blocks as well. Then stairs underneath that. And then just blocks going backward like this. And then we're just going to place 2 green terracottas just right here, which will give us the bottom part of the stinger. And then up here, right underneath this kind of lip, we're going to do 2 andesite blocks. 2 normal facing stairs facing that way, and then 2 upside down right back here. Then we're going to do not upside down, normal blocks right here with slabs underneath. And then we're going to do stairs right here. And then 2 upside down stairs right here. I know that was a lot, so I'll kind of show it off here. But this is basically what you're going to want to have. That's the stinger. A little complicated. It's nothing like comic book Scorpion, but I definitely think it looks really cool. And it is like really this big in the movie, so. But yeah, well, I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but anyways, rant aside. So that is the stinger. That's the hardest part of the tutorial done. So we can go ahead and move on. And honestly, I kind of want to do the back of the statue first, just to be a little different. So we're going to start by doing a row of green terracotta right here. We're going to bring out the end blocks and place stone buttons on them. Right next to these blocks, we're going to place a green wool and then 4 green terracottas. Right behind this, kind of back on the main layer, we are going to do 4 rows of black concrete. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. In these 2 middle blocks here, we're going to start by placing 2 green terracottas, 2 green wools, 2 green terracottas, 2 green wools, like that. From here, we're pretty much just going to make the rest of the statue green concrete. So we are at 5 rows right now, so we're going to do 7 more rows of just green concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, like this. So we're going to start by just taking the rest of like this kind of spine looking thing all the way up, just alternating every block all the way to the top. We're going to leave a gap here, and then we're going to place a green wool, same thing on this side. And that's that. We're then going to take the green wool downward by a diagonal like this, and we're going to place 2 green terracottas here and here. And then we're going to place this shape with the green terracottas, and we're going to place stone buttons on like these kind of corner look. I like this kind of corner look right here. It's kind of hard to explain. So that is basically what you're going to want to have for the back. It's pretty easy. Let's move to the front now. So for the front, we are going to start by doing the belt. So we're going to do a row of green terracotta, just like what we did on the back. We're going to actually literally do what we just did on the back, place stone buttons on the ends, then a green wool next to those, and then 4 green terracottas in the middle. The next row we're going to go back, and we're going to do 2 black concretes, 4 green, 2 black. For the next row, we're going to do, honestly, at this point, you could just fill in the rest of the front of the statue with black concrete, except for 2 little things, but we'll get to them once we get to the top. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's not much detail. Okay, and for the top row, you can fill in the 2 edge blocks with black concrete. And then we're going to need the white terracotta. We don't need the polished andesite anymore, so we can get rid of that. We're going to do 2 white terracottas in the middle rows right here, and then we're going to do 2 green concretes on each side, just like this. Alright. So, coming back down here, we're starting the second row. We're going to leave the end blocks alone. Then we are going to do, I'm actually going to swap the block of coal for the green terracotta so it can be a little closer. So we're going to start by doing 2 green terracottas, 2 green wools, 2 green terracottas. Next we're going to do a green terracotta on the end. Leave these 2 open. 2 green terracotta. Leave these 2 open. 1 green terracotta. Next we're going to leave this block open. 2 green terracotta. 2 green wool. 2 green terracotta. 1 open. Next row we are going to do 2 open. 1 green wool. 2 green terracotta. 1 green wool. And then leave these 2 open. Next row we are going to leave 2 open. Then 4 green terracotta. Next, we're going to leave 1 open, 1 green wool, 4 green terracotta, 1 green wool. Next, we're going to do 1 green wool on the ends of the row with a stone button on them. And then 6 green terracottas. Then we're going to do an entire row of green terracotta. Then we're going to leave the end block open, 1 green terracotta, 1 green wool, 2 green terracottas, 1 green wool, 1 green terracotta, and place stone buttons on those 2 green terracottas in the middle, of course. And then for the top row, we are going to do 1 green wool on black concrete. Leave these 4 open. On black concrete, 1 green wool. Actually, I'm going to make these open spaces black concrete. There we go. And that is the front of the torso. Alright, for the arms, we're going to start down here. We're going to start by doing 2 white terracottas and 2 black concretes. Next row, entirely black concrete. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to break this block, place it block of coal, and this block, and place it block of coal. There we go. Kind of hard to see in the photo. Okay. We're then going to do, while we're here, we're just going to do 3 rows of green concrete. We'll come back to this. Well, actually, let's just get it over with. We're going to do 3 green terracottas on the ends here. The first row is black concrete, same thing with the third one. This middle row, we're going to do a green terracotta, a green wool, and then a green terracotta, which will give us this. For the rest of the arm, we're just going to make it entirely green concrete. And on it, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 green terracottas here, break this corner block. We're going to place a green terracotta here, green wool next to it, then 2 green terracottas. Then we're going to do a green wool, 2 green terracottas, and then we're going to do 1 green terracotta, which will give us the front of the shoulder padding. So that is that arm. So this arm is going to be the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly replicate that. Honestly, I think I'm just going to make the entire arm entirely green concrete. And then I'm quickly just going to make the shoulder padding up here like so. And then this down here, of course. There we go. And that is the front of the statue finished. So good job. Alright, so for the sides of the arms, we are going to, let's do this side first. So for the sides of the arms, we're going to start by doing 4, or 3 in this case, block of coals here, and then just take everything else back, of course. And then just replicate the gloves like so. I guess we'll go ahead and just do the other side while we're here. There we go. Alright, for the arms, the sides of the arms, I mean, we are going to do I'm trying to make sure if yep, okay. So we're going to start replacing 2 green terracottas right here on the gloves. And then we're going to do a green terracotta here, 2 green wools, 1 green terracotta. Then we're going to do a green wool, 2 green terracottas, 1 green wool, and then do this again. We're then going to do pretty much the rest of the arm with just green concrete. Minus this top corner row, of course. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 green terracottas right here. A green terracotta on the next row on each side with 2 green wools in the middle. Then a row of green terracotta. Then 1 green terracotta, 2 green wools, 1 green terracotta. And then 2 green terracottas in the top blocks right here. I know this is a lot to take in, so this is basically what you're going to want to have. Those of you that are confused. Alright, for the back of the arm is actually very similar to the front. And by very similar, I mean it's the exact same. So let's go ahead and literally just replicate that real quick. So we're going to do our 3 green terracottas right here, 3 black concretes right here, and then do the green wool right here. And then we're just going to do our green wools right here, like this. And then up here on the shoulders, we are going to do 2 green terracottas here, 1 going in here and here, and then we're going to do the same thing with the green wools here and here. And then we're just going to fill the remaining part in with green terracotta, like this. So that is that shoulder blade done. For this arm, we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. So literally, just replicate what we just did. Pretty simple stuff, guys. Yeah, I am very excited for this movie. It looks so good. And there's a cave sound. Yeah, I'll be doing a few more videos of some of these guys. I'll be doing, well, I really can't say many characters without, like, giving away spoilers. I would assume if you guys were watching this, though, you would kind of already expect that, though. But just to be safe, I won't say anything. I'm going to wait a little bit for the movie to be out before I start saying stuff. Because, I mean, I already know what's going to happen. But, oh, wait, it's the opposite. And then for this side, just going to do the exact same thing. Like that. And there we have it. That is the arms completely finished on Scorpion. It's pretty cool stuff. Alright, from here I'm just going to get rid of all these materials, and so we can just, wow, aneurysm. So we can just start over easier. There we go, English. Okay, so we're going to start with red 3, yellow 3, blue 2 wool, white terracotta, light gray terracotta, white wool, brown wool, all the wool block, and stripped dark oak wood. And that's all we need. So, to start, we are going to do 2 rows of this kind of darker wool right here. The next row, we're going to do 2 white terracottas, 1 of the dark wool, 2 light gray terracottas, 1 of the dark wool, 2 white terracottas. Next row, we're going to do 3 white terracotta, 2 of the dark wool, 1 white terracotta, and then we're going to do 2 of the red 4, yellow 4, blue 3 wools. The next row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 1 white wool, 1 brown wool, 2 white terracottas, 1 brown wool, 1 white wool, 1 white terracotta. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 2 dark oak woods, 2 white terracottas, 2 dark oak woods, 1 white terracotta. Next row is entirely white terracotta with 1 red 4, yellow 4, blue 3 wool. That's supposed to be like the remains of the scars from Spider-Man Homecoming. The next row, we are going to do 1 light gray terracotta, 6 white, 1 light gray, and then just make the entire top row light gray, which will give us this. Alright, and moving over to the sides, we're going to do 2 rows of light gray terracotta, just right back here. And then we're going to pretty much just take this all the way up to the top. So we can just do these top 2 rows. We can do these back 2 rows real quick, just to get these over with. This is supposed to symbolize like his shaven head, but you can still kind of see that there's hair there. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect these on the top, like so. And then we're going to do, right in this kind of gap here, it's going to connect that with white terracotta. Then we're going to do 2 light gray terracottas, and then just take this up all the way. Then we're going to do a light gray terracotta here, 2 white terracottas on top, and then the rest is light gray. And then do kind of this shape, and then we're going to take the dark wool up to this. This is really hard to explain, so you really just have to like look. So this is what you're going to want. This is what you're going to want. There we go. Words are so hard today, guys. I don't know why. So that is that side, and then this side is the exact same thing. So literally just replicate it. And there we go. Once you've done that, you will have completely, if I can get rid of all these, there we go. You will have completely finished your scorpion statue. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial. This one is a little bit more complicated, and there's a lot of materials, which is why I'm probably getting tripped up. But, yeah, so this is a pretty, it's a little complicated, but I think he looks freaking awesome. So, but yeah, guys. Oh, hello, Punisher. But yeah, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.